Yo, what's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. It's Alex with Finite to Freedom, and we are back. Unfortunately, it had to take 2 tries until I had everything on settings perfectly working, right? So I didn't have audio before. The second time, I didn't have audio again. Now I figured it out what's wrong with it. So, as you know, I haven't been doing any podcast or creating any content for the last 9 months, 8 months, I think. I will explain what has happened, and as you can see from the title, it's how I hit rock bottom and how I bounce back. Before we do that, let me jump a little bit on my screen so I can see if we've got any comments. Let me type in hello there, everyone. Right, so I will explain right now. I hope the sound works. Let me check in a little bit. Yeah, perfect, perfect. It's working. Right. So I'm going to explain a little bit what has happened. I really like the idea of having Saturday's podcast and having great subjects. On this subject right now, I will explain what happened during these 8 months from the moment I lost the 9 grand into end of January losing my job and how it has affected me in my day, right? Or in my life. Now, let me see if anyone is here, first of all. Had some technical issues before. A little bit embarrassing, but we're good right now. So, when I took the money from Robinhood and put them into eToro, I was so confident that gold is going to skyrocket, and we could see it skyrocketing actually, right? When I bought it, it was $3,600, and it went up to 4,600. So I had 1.5K on Robinhood, transferred it into eToro, used the 20 times leverage, which is basically borrowed money. And I really need to say this, that you need to be careful when you use margin or when you use leverage, because what times 20 means is that the 1.5K that I had times 20, it makes it what? Let's say 22 grand, right? It makes it into 22 grand pure investing this money, right? So I only had 1.5K. The other 20.5K was from the margin. That allowed me to basically buy more gold. But the times 20 means not only borrowed money, it means higher risk, like the maximum risk that you can have. So if you show, for example, that for every dollar you are $100 up, if it goes $1 below your entry, that means that you are minus $100. If you are on minus $10, because gold went, for example, like from, let's say, a hypothetical number from 45.80 and it went to 45.70, $4,570, it means that you are down 1 grand. That's how it works. So, and now we are talking about hypothetical numbers, right? And the issue is when you use leverage or margin, you have high risk to reward or high risk to lose, right? To be down, minus, however you want to call it. So I don't literally, obviously, I'm not giving financial advice, but be really careful when you use leverage, because some people, they don't know that what you're using as a times 2 times 5 times 10 times 20, it's borrowed money. It has higher risk either to make profit, either to lose faster your money. So I'm not gonna go to further details, but I made the 1.5k into 9 grand in less than a month. And then suddenly I woke up one morning and I could see my technical analysis was off the window. I was down 1000 and I didn't close the position, guys. That was my first mistake. I didn't close the position. I let it build up, hoping that it will bounce back up. And unfortunately, it didn't. So the first mistake was not closing my position and take that 1% loss. The 1 grand. I would still have 8 grand in my pocket. Then the second mistake was hoping. It's one of the worst mistakes that you can do as a day trader. Then I went to work. I couldn't see my laptop. I couldn't see my monitors. I couldn't see my account. Nothing. So I left it like that. And then by the time I went for a break at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I saw my position was, boom, closed. I had lost 50% of my money. So I was basically down 4.5k. Now, some people might say, but you're still in profit. Yeah, but we don't want to lose money, right? With such a huge amount of money. We want to lose 1%. Let's say 1,000, up to maximum 1,000, right? So I went on my break, checked my account, and I was laughing. Like, it hit me in that way. I started laughing. Um, I didn't cry. I didn't frustrate myself or anything like that. And I started, the second mistake was revenge trading. Every technical analysis was off the window, right? Because hoping, revenge trading were my fatal mistake. So I ended up losing full 9k. So 1.5k from my original money plus another 7.5k that it was my pure profit. So I lost it. I remember myself, I went to the kitchen to prepare food after work and I started laughing. I thought, do you know what? Okay, I lost 9 grand. Who cares? Money come and go, right? Money has no value. I can still make it. One thing I didn't know and I wish I knew, but I should have, doesn't matter, is having a trading diary. So after my loss, I was a professional trader and he was talking about having a trading diary. So you can write down everything you do, your position, your margin or leverage, your money, your profits, your losses, your psychological sector, everything. Let me pause a little bit. Jerry Nelba is here, and I will jump on to the comments, guys, because I still need to figure out how I used to do the settings. But really good to have you, Jerry Nelba, James as well. Hopefully more are gonna join in. Because let's be honest, right? We all missed having podcast lives, videos, and everything like that. I enjoy what I do as a business. And I went to my kitchen to prepare food and I started laughing. And I thought, why am I laughing? I just lost money, right? But I didn't cry, as I said. I didn't frustrate myself or anything like that. Lots of people are going to say, but Alex, you lost money. You don't know what you're doing. Guys, I'm not the first one, and I'm sure I'm not gonna be the last one. Every trader is losing an amount of money in his life, right? The thing is how you bounce back, how you learn, how it becomes a lesson so you can use it later on to gain. So I saw the value of knowledge, and a lot of people are missing the bigger picture. Having knowledge or the value of knowledge is so powerful that when I'm gonna go into the same mistake, I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm going to know how I can react, psychological or emotional or anything, trading wise or anything. So after that, in January, end of January, the company I was working for unfortunately wasn't going well, so they reduced the staff by 90% in UK. And I took the opportunity of voluntary redundancy. So I took the money from the 4 years that I was with the company and plus a month's wage, which was the January wage. So I had covered 6 months my bills, everything. So it was the perfect opportunity. Now I'm laughing because you'll see why I'm laughing. It was the perfect opportunity to focus on my business, the trading business, the YouTube business. I didn't have to think like I'm gonna go to sleep because in the morning I'm working. I was fully on my monitors, on the news, everything. I closed myself in these four walls, um, and I started doing it. But something happened weird. I stopped creating content. I focused on so I need first to make it on trading, and then I need to make content because people are gonna see like evidence, facts. I didn't record the journey with the bad and the good sides. So I lost my motivation creating content for YouTube or recording a little bit of day in life. What was happening behind the scenes? So that was a really valuable knowledge for you guys living through my experiences, and I'm sorry that I didn't do anything about it to show you what was going on. Um so um I'm sorry, I lost my thoughts now. Let me put my phone into silent mode because otherwise I'm gonna lose my thoughts. So I lost the motivation of recording, doing podcasts. I lost my discipline, I lost my motivation, I lost my will of doing things, everything. I kind of left my business for 8 months and now I can see how much work has been on top of my head. And it was such a weight that I found myself from February into focusing on prop firms, passed my challenge, passed my evaluation, got my funded account 5 times, and every single time I was losing the accounts because of the same mistakes. Now, it's easy for people to turn around and say, but Alex, you can't repeat the same mistakes. Oh, I 100% guarantee you guys that if you don't write things down, you're going to repeat the same mistake over and over and over and over again. So after I lost my last account, which was going into professional trading, that I didn't need the job and anything like that, I lost the account and then it hit me. It hit me emotionally and mentally. I I was waking up hardly. I wasn't going for basketball. I wasn't going for a walk. I wasn't going anything. I wasn't on Discord. I wasn't doing anything. Like it was purely I gave up without me noticing that I gave up because I hate the word give up. And Wingo, welcome to the live, bro. Thank you very much for being here. Wingo, James, Jaren Elba, thank you guys. So my best friend was trying his best to you know how it is like when you electrocute yourself and you suddenly like wake up and stuff like that. That's how it was feeling like he's trying to shock me so I can wake up because I definitely hated the situation, but my best friend was hating the situation as well. And until now, that he made me realize how many things I haven't done. And the guys on Discord as well, I miss having the conversations. They could see that I'm a powerful person, like mentally, emotionally, and everything. Like I'm not the type of person of giving up, but in my mind and behind the scenes, I guarantee you, I was like at the rock bottom. I couldn't find a job. The money was less and less and less every time. And I was thinking, this is the end. Am I selling everything and going back in Greece because I failed? Or am I picking up my things and fight back? Until recently, this is what I did. I realized that I don't want to go back in Greece because that's going to be 20 steps back, right? It's another thing to be a step back, and it's another thing to be 10, 20 steps back, right? I didn't want to feel that this is the end. Everything that I have worked on so hard is going off the cliff. So I decided to listen to my best friend, people around, and this is what brought me back. I was thinking that a lot of people might be benefited by the videos of how I screwed up, but I'm still here. I'm still fighting back. And it's going to be a tough battle. I'll be honest, it's going to be a tough battle because when you have to, sorry, let me rephrase. When you wake up and you feel that everything is gone, you are focusing on the negative side without even thinking it. I used the word impossible many times until last night my best friend turned around and said to me, what does impossible mean? And he literally yelled at me so I can understand that the words that I use made me feel absolutely terrible. And this is why I have no energy to do things. It's not because I don't like doing things or working hard, it's because the words I use, they put my mind into a give up mode. And I started making the first video, which was a few days ago, and I was waiting for this Saturday that I'm going to do a live stream. I posted on Facebook, I posted on LinkedIn, I posted on Instagram, which I'm going to provide the links on the description below. And it feels awesome starting back again. But now look from the perspective that if I didn't go through all this situation, I wouldn't have this value of knowledge that the next time is going to happen, I know how to react. When I was thinking I can't find a job, I found a job. Well, I missed that part. Yes, I found the job. I started already. I'm going into training, and it's a restaurant job, which is a different type of career. But I'm excited, because as an entrepreneur, I don't choose. Oh, I don't like this job. I like this job. I don't like this job. I see how much experience I can get from any kind of job. So, from a logistics company, I'm going into a restaurant career, right? So how I bounced back, it was with the help of people around me, my best friend, but I have to give credit to myself because I had to realize what I was living every single day, the way I was living every single day, it was totally wrong. That I was harsh on myself. I was beating myself up. I wasn't giving any credits. I wasn't doing anything. And the more you focus onto the negative side, the more you kind of go into the give up mode. Have you heard the expression of some people saying, "Oh, you got lucky"? Let me clear that um, sentence. I don't believe in luck. I believe we create our own luck, right? And with the power of God, whoever believes or whoever doesn't believe, it's fine. I don't mind. I believe something is out there. Now, you want to call it karma, you want to call it universe, you want to call it God, you want to call it anything. It doesn't matter what name you give, right? I believe every single person, if they try, they can reach their potential and higher. You can succeed if you put the work, right? You can teach people how to create a business. You can teach people how to get knowledge and tools. You can teach people a lot of things, but you cannot teach people the work ethics. The work ethics is different, different scenario, guys. Honestly, if you are not willing to work hard, you're not gonna see anything change like in your life. So I'm here, I'm creating this live video. I'm only gonna be for an hour or 2 hours tops. I'm just going to explain a little bit a few things through my experiences, and hopefully you can find value on it as a knowledge. And I really hope that people will not go through what I've been through. And there are other people at the same time that they're going through worse than me. So I'm not here to, like measure experiences or anything like that, or judge or anything like that. Everyone has their own experiences. It's how you react, it's how you bounce back. So I bounce back by realizing that this is the life I want. This is my plan. This is my dream, my goals. What is it about? Until yesterday, my best friend told me that we're going to make a 90 days, let's say, program, and a 30 days. You write your goals. And we were in the car, and we were basically after the snooker that I was really terrible about it. And we went for food, and we were discussing about it in the car. And as soon as he said, write down your goals for these 90 days and 30 days, guys, I stuck. I was like, what's going on? And then I felt frustrated, I felt angry, I felt upset, I felt sad, I felt every negative emotion hit me. Locked my phone, put it in my pocket, and I said, I'm not doing it. And then in the harshest way possible, but out of love, he said to me, "So what? That's it? You find yourself into a tough situation and you're just gonna give up? Lock your phone, put it in your pocket. That's it? You're not gonna think?" And until later at night, after midnight, I realized that if you focus on the negative side, you're not gonna do anything. But if you focus on, I have to fight back, I have these potentials, I want this, I want these goals, I want this is my dream, I want to achieve it, and I'm going to go like a fighter, right? So I started putting out what goals I have, and it actually helps me. It helps you write things down. The same thing with trading diary. If you write down things, your brain works in a funny way that you're going to remember automatically. It's funny how the brain works. That if you write down why you felt sad, why you felt frustrated, why you felt happy, why this is, the more times you write it, the more times your brain gets it, and it's just like an activation button. It's crazy, honestly. So let me go through a little bit the comments, guys. Jerry and Elba, God bless you, Alex. Everything comes back together in a God's time. Stay positive. Absolutely. You know, like if we believe that we humans are, like if we don't have a little bit of belief or faith, or like, how can I say this? It's kind of like weird. If you put the hard work, I believe that you will receive. The universe always going to reward you. There is no luck. You don't get lucky. It's not just that you wake up and everything is boom. You got everything. You want a Lamborghini, you got a Lamborghini outside your car, your house. You want a mansion with a swimming pool, you got it just because you woke up. No, you have to work. You have to work really hard. And this is why successful people are always working hard. And then you see them relaxed and everything because all their hard work paid off. So it's your choice what you want to do. James, good evening, Alex. Good evening, James. Good evening, Jerry and Elba. God bless you, James. God bless you, Jerry and Elba. My dinner is ready, but I'm listening. I'm glad that you are listening. You are here, James. I'm hoping you are having a fantastic weekend so far, guys. And let me know what kind of food are you eating right now. Wingo, yo, you back? You bet. Good evening, all. Smash the like button. Always, James, the supportive guy. Always smash the like button and subscribe. Absolutely, absolutely. Help us. You help us with the likes, with the subscription, with your comments, with your engagement. You help build up this community. That this time I'm not gonna give up. Where I was, don't think you were lucky. You worked for it until I gave up. I have to be honest, I gave up, and at the time, I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And uh, if I'll say that I'm gonna be the first or the last that goes through that, that's lies. So, James, I believe, Alex, God has you covered. Things will change for the better. Romans 8:28. I like that. I like that. Work smarter, not harder. Exactly. Like it depends what you want to do. Like right now, I have to create ads. I have to be on social media as Finite to Freedom. I have to create content. I have to go live. It's hard work, but yeah, I have to do it. So I'm eating salmon in green sauce. I hate salmon. I can't lie, James. I hate salmon, bro. With mashed potato. I like mashed potato. Peas and broccoli. So out of these four things, I don't eat broccoli, I don't eat peas, and I don't eat salmon. Yeah, I'm a really strange person for food. But hey, I like my rice and chicken. Don't get me wrong. And a piece of bread and butter. Oof. Okay. I don't put any more butter because I'm trying to lose fat. But anyways, this is another type of conversation. So what I wanted to say, guys, is that I finally managed to land the job, and I'm super excited about it because now I can do things way much better. And yes, I might regret the time that I spent 5 months, actually 7 months, not creating content, not creating podcast, not nothing. I had the perfect opportunity to spend 24/7 in an extreme way onto my business, and I didn't. So I cannot complain if I don't get views, for example, if I don't get engagement, or if I don't get subscribers or anything, because everything that I was working for went off the cliff. But now it's good that I have to do it from zero because it taught me a valuable lesson. It taught me how being an entrepreneur is not easy, but at the same time, it is easy. You see the difference? It's not easy if you don't work for it. It is easy if you work for it and if you are a little bit patient, right? Good things are created by hard work. And by hard work, I don't mean going live like 24/7. I mean creating good content, know how to speak. I need to stop saying like, not the like button. For this, please hit the like button. But you know what I mean? Like this, like it's not good. It destroys my sentences and I don't feel good about it. But I have to be authentic. This is who I am, you know? And more things are coming in towards the financial freedom. I'm planning to get a GoPro so I can record a little bit of day in my life. So you can see my trades, you can see my tiredness, you can see my frustration or anything, right? This is the valuable knowledge. It's the behind the scenes, not how everyone is making it seem so paradise and rainbows and everything like that. Trading, I like this sentence actually. Trading is going to test you like nothing else. Because imagine going to work, having a job, right? And your boss comes and says, "Oh, brilliant work, Billy, but you're not going to get paid now, or for your month, or for everything." This is how trading is. You have to build, you have to create your risk management. You have to know how to control your money. You have to be patient. You have to trust your analysis. You have to control your psychological sector. You have to know that some days you might make $20. Some days you might make $100. Now imagine if Monday you you are in profit $20. Tuesday nothing. Wednesday $10. Thursday $50 down. And Friday $100 up. Look how much it changed the whole game. So you were 20, another 10, 30, minus 50, so you're minus 20. You got now $100 by the end of the week. You are up $80. Compounding makes you get a step closer. The way I was doing it, it was, again, I let my emotions control me. I let my psychology control me. My thoughts, everything. I became greedy with the last account on the prop firm. I became greedy. I was thinking I need to make money. Wrong. I didn't play it smart. But I'm hoping my mistakes can benefit you. That you are not gonna go through the same mistakes. So you give up because you were lost. Absolutely. And I'm proud to say I was lost. Because it's a valuable knowledge that now I know how it feels and I don't want to relive it. Let's be honest. So I know how to fight back in the future. You later found yourself and found an opportunity. Absolutely. Welcome back, Alex. Heart from Nimisha. Nimisha, it's so good to have you here. So good. So good to have you, all of you guys. Jerry Nelba, lol, Alex, I'm wearing the same clothes as you right now. Hey, we have to give some credits actually. Let me tell you that. I'm planning to either gain with me being authentic rather than make millions by turn around and say, oh, Bitcoin to 1 million. No, right? I want to provide transparency and authenticity. So this, hold on, let me see. There you go. This hoodie was made by Stacy, Savage Faith Creations. She hasn't given up on me, and I'm saying it from being a sponsor. Stacy has been family, friend, sponsor, everything. Every single person right now here, subscribers, non-subscribers, viewers, non-viewers, members on Discord, non-members on Discord, I have some names. You guys have been a friend to me. You've been a family to me. You've been fantastic. Uh, you could have given up on me when I gave up on me, but you haven't. And I really do appreciate that. So the hat, the hoodie, I don't have the glass of water, but Stacy has done an amazing job. I'm going to provide her business website down below the description later on when you can go see it on repeat after it gets posted. So she has done fantastic work. I really do appreciate Stacy as well and everyone else who's here right now. So God bless you, Wingo and Nimisha. Hi, and God bless you, Jerry and Elba. Hi, Nimisha and James. Good evening, Wingo. So we are caught up with the comments. So let me go back to what I was saying. I'm planning to record myself on day in life, create the videos, post them, make some videos for news about the trading stock market and everything. Um, I'm planning a lot of things. These are the goals for this business. That it can benefit me, it can benefit you, it can benefit everyone who comes aboard, it can benefit whoever is watching, anything. Because there's so much noise out there, guys. There's so many people that they care to make money rather than help you. You will never hear me saying, oh, this share at this price. I'm going to say my targets, no financial advice, where I see things, but I'm never gonna sell an idea just because you want to hear it. Yes, you might feel good to listen someone who says Bitcoin to $1 million because you think you're gonna make money, but literally they are the ones who gain. So don't trust easily when people are using what you wanna listen or what you wanna hear. Have you been, for example, into this medium that they tell you the future and everything like that? They make money by selling you what you want to hear. I'm not here to do that. And I don't need that. I'm here to provide a side of back of the scenes, behind the scenes, actually, sorry, behind the scenes, what's going on with my journey, that there's so many billion people out there that they have the same journey with me. And I'm happy to share that. If it can benefit you guys, that oh, he's going through that, I can avoid it. I think it's more valuable. So, anyways, this is my rock, how I reached, how I hit my rock bottom and how I bounced back. I'm now back on the live streams. I'm back on the videos. I need to sort out how I'm going to work things out with my work, with the rest of the time I have by recording videos, creating content, doing live streams, be on the market, trading, and everything like that. So I hope you find value on this video. Right now, I can't even know for how long I'm live. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, it's been 39 minutes. So we got a little bit time before I set off, and possibly I'm gonna go for snooker again. But guys, trading is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy, but it's how you surround yourself. If you surround yourself with people that they have gone through what you've been through already and they made it perfect. I'm into the stage of learning, actually creating contacts uh, from other entrepreneurs that they have already achieved what I want to achieve. And I have so many things that I can learn from these people. And it's how you surround yourself, it's how you fight back, it's a lot of things. I can't find out another valuable part of it. But yeah, I would say if someone asked me what's the most valuable parts, I would say it's who you surround with, if you can learn from them, if they can help you, and how much are you willing to succeed? How much are you willing to fight back on the bad situations, days, obstacles, whatever you want to call it? So I'm going to leave it like that. Now you know my experience. Now you know why I gave up, how I bounced back. And you might be thinking that I would give you a solution. I cannot give anyone a solution because every person is different. The life situations are different. The psychology is different. But honestly, it's worth it to fight back because giving up, you only lose. Fighting back, you only gain. That's how I see it. So I'm going to be back on trading from small amount into building up. I'm going to be live trading. I'm going to share a lot of things that I want, and hopefully in a few minutes I will get ready to go for snooker again. But yes, trading is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. All you have to do to make it easy is to work hard and fight back. So for example, everyone is not everyone, apologies. Some people are thinking, this is one thing I need to change. Some people are thinking that they're going to go into stock market, they're going to listen to someone who says a random price that a stock is going to achieve that or hit that target, and they're going to make money. Trading is hard work. You've got to do the technical analysis, you have to gather information about the company that you are investing in or trade in. You have to control your psychology. All these green candles that you see, green, red candles, all these are the psychology of people. It's not the value of the company, it's the psychology of people. And then when you see massive big lines, is because powerful people stepped in, or a lot of people stepped in, and they threw a massive amount of money and they drove the market up or down. This is the stock market. Unfortunately and thankfully, however you want to call it, I'm going to use unfortunately, it's a big boys table league, right? When you have 10 million, for example, and you make 1%, that's 1 million. You don't have to trade for the rest of the life. For example, I'm being a little bit overreacting right now, but you can see the difference. When you have big capital and you make 1%, it's 1 million buck, right? On the 10 million, if you have. You don't have to trade the rest of the day. You don't have to trade the rest of the month. You don't have to trade the rest of the 6 months. You can go for a trip. You can go for anything, enjoy your life, whatever. You can go invest in your business, anything. When you have really low capital, though, you find yourself trading more and more and more and more because you want to build up. This is the trap. This is why the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. This is the difference. So compounding, be patient. That's that's why the journey is nice, because I'm going to start with $100, and every month I'm planning to put 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, but I'm going to be trading carefully. Now, if you go for $100, for example, and you trade and you get 1%, that's $10. Some people might say, oh, it's not enough. I didn't make enough. Guys, be patient. I'm telling you from experience that you are gonna screw yourself up if you chase the money. And I'm done with it. I'm done chasing the money. I'm going to be smart, work hard. That's it. Now let me have a sip of my coffee because I haven't drunk coffee. And I'm going back a little bit and on the comments. Jerry and Elba, God bless our family here. Absolutely. I still like and enjoying this family. No matter how many subscribers they are, no matter how many members, no matter how many viewers, I don't mind. Because in time we're gonna grow this community and I welcome you and honestly I request you to join. It's for free. Hitting that subscribe button, be on the live chat, comment, participate, anything. It's for free, guys. Right? So smash the like button by James. There we go. My guy. Alex, you should buy £25 of premium bonds every month. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna have this conversation, if you don't mind, James, on a meeting when more people are going to join in on Discord. Well, when more come on a live call on Discord. Jerry and Elba, stay strong in life. The Lord is with you and believes you. And so do we as a family, Alex. F2F and the Red Pill is a strong family together. Red Pill is James. So if anyone wants to check out James, what he's creating, absolutely click on his name, check his content. He's doing a fantastic work, different style from what I do, but it's awesome. And let's show some support, right? Let's go, guys. So I really appreciate everything and everyone here. What did I want to say after this? I've done a few changes on how I present you the screens and everything. Not in this screen, on the main screen. You'll see it on Monday, actually, because we are gonna be together monitoring the market, how it's reacting and everything. We're gonna see if we've got any news to report, anything. But this video, I wanted to be on, if you hit the rock bottom, don't go inside this negative bubble and you think that you're the last one or you're the only one. Guys, there are so many billions out there that they are going through the same thing or more or less. Doesn't matter. We don't compare. Someone actually said to me, comparison is the greatest thief of all time. And I truly understand it right now. Also, I've got a small surprise before I close the live video, and I'll be back with you on tomorrow or Monday. I need to see if what we have on the stock market. Hold on a minute. Right. This is my lightsaber. This is what I bought for about $380, and they gave me another two lightsabers. This is from N Sabers. I really thank them for fast delivery. It's guys, it's awesome. Honestly, with the first payment I had from trading, I went and bought like crazy. I wanted this since I was a kid, honestly. So I don't know if you can hear it. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Right? It's crazy. It has sound effects. It has Darth Maul, Darth Sidious, Yoda, Obi-Wan. They all say something, and it has similar colors with the lightsaber. So this is the one, and it's actually really heavy. Honestly, it's really heavy, but I love it. I love it. Who tells you what you can do in life. Please tell me. You can do anything you want, guys. Whatever makes you happy. You want to buy a lightsaber, go buy a lightsaber, play. If someone tells you, oh, you are just a kid, so what? I enjoy my life, right? And I'm sharing this with you guys. And these are the other two that you you can basically fight. There's so many tournaments that you can fight. So let me show you guys. Look at that. So power on. How cool, right? Who tells you what you can do? Oh, this is another thing, right? You go up, it turns on. You go down, it closes, right? It switches off. I love this. So let me switch them off. So remember, guys, whatever you choose, it's your life. It's what you want to do. So I wanted the lightsaber since I was a kid. A dream came true, right? Now let's focus on the best dream, right? Let's grow this community. Let's provide valuable information out there that it can benefit someone's life. And let's build this community by hitting the subscribe and like button. So let's go back a little bit in the comments. Full lightsaber, but James, mate, I love them. I spend 5 times a day, and it actually has improved everything in my psychology, right? And this is what I mean. So for some people, they might say, "Oh, you're playing with lightsabers." I don't care. Like literally, I don't care. If you're gonna be negative, I don't care about. So it's what makes me happy. If you don't wanna, like, for some people, they like pointing fingers, right? I don't do that. It's fine. You don't like lightsaber, fine by me. Okay, thank you. That's it. No judgment, no angry mode, no nothing. Okay, it helps me. It's my life. I'm going to do whatever I want in my life. And it might sound selfish, but guys, if you let people point fingers on you, you're gonna be lost. In the past, I let so many people point fingers on me, and they were guiding my life until I was like, you know what, enough. I'm gonna do what's best for me, and I know what's best for me. You know. So we will be watching, Alex. What do you think about ASTS? If that's a stock Jerry and Elba, I'm going to have a look at it and let you know. I have the same one. What, you have a lightsaber? All right, this is cool. May the force be with you. May the force be with you, my friend. I bought mine in Disney. Oh, you know what? It depends. If you go Disneyland, there you go. This is one more thing that I want to do, and I know from trading I'm going to achieve it. I want to go to Disneyland just so I can build my own lightsaber, which they are really heavy. They're so cool. But End Sabers, honestly, they have the first one, the Anakin Skywalker from Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It has neo lights, if that makes sense. It's way more brighter, it's more realistic and stuff like that. Did I just say more brighter? Rephrase, it's brighter and it's more realistic. But I think I've heard something about the Disney lightsabers. They are good. I don't know. So love the lightsabers. May the force be with you. May the force be with you, Nimisha. I love them. I love them. You know what? I'm a Star Wars nerd, honestly. You know what? Let's do that. Whoever is watching, either you are watching live, either you are watching on repeat, leave a comment down below the video and let me know if you have a lightsaber or if you want a lightsaber. And what's your best Jedi or Sith? Let's put that. Let's put that. Just do whatever makes you happy. Exactly, James. Jerry and Elba, feel the force, Alex. No, try, do. Yes. You know what? Now that you said it, for me, I am a lot close with Anakin Skywalker. What I mean is, whatever Yoda told him that fear leads to the dark side, like fear is the path to the dark side, fear leads to anger, anger leads to oh my god, I'm so excited that I forgot it. Fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering. Guys, I've been through all that, and this is why I was at the rock bottom. Because I let my fear take over, then my anger took over, then my hate took over, then my suffering started, and it took over. And Anakin Skywalker is, I like him. Don't get me wrong. He was strong and everything. But Qui-Gon is so much powerful. People cannot understand how Qui-Gon was so good and powerful. That's why Palpatine was scared of Qui-Gon, because if you remember, he said, be present, be mindful of the thoughts, be present and stuff like that. Can't remember exactly the quote, but he was at the present. He was controlling his thoughts. He was so powerful, guys. I can't explain it. And this is my journey that I want to go towards that. He was so wise. He was controlling his psychology, his thoughts, everything. Like, this is why Palpatine was scared of him. So I don't have a lightsaber, but I like it. James, hey, good to know that you don't have a lightsaber. We might be able to do something soon. Who knows? Like a giveaway or something. And yeah, this has been the journey, guys. That I've been the good, the bad, everything. So I'm looking forward to more. I'm looking forward to more opportunities ahead of me because I shut down a lot of doors and I shouldn't, but it doesn't matter. Everything happens for a reason. And you know, we can only get better. So I'm going to leave it like this. We are already into an hour video. I don't want to tire the people that they are gonna watch it. I want to get the points that I said, get the experiences, get the knowledge, and that's it. If I leave it more, I'm gonna just tired everyone else. So well done, mate, for opening up. Definitely not an easy thing to do. You know what? It wasn't easy to do it during the months that I was going through it, but right now, I'm thinking it was worth it. It's worth it going on live and discuss about it, you know? There's so many people that they might go through it, that they are going through it, or they haven't gone through it. So, you know, it's free knowledge, actually. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to leave you like this, and I have to get ready because it's 9 p.m. I want to really go for snooker and drink a little bit of a cold Pepsi. I'm not drinking alcohol, so don't worry. Thank you for being real and authentic, Alex. You're very welcome, Nimisha. This is why we're here. So I really enjoyed it. I actually forgot how to do it, but I really enjoyed it, guys, honestly. So I'm really excited for more. I'm really excited to have more podcasts now and live streams and everything. And I hope people can jump in, have a conversation, normal debates, and share experiences. If you want to join in, it's absolutely for free. Please do by hitting the subscribe button, and we will welcome you with an open heart. Now, until then, have a wonderful weekend. Have a fantastic night. Go do something. Tomorrow is Sunday. Free your time and go spend time with your loved ones, wife, husband, kids, friends, whatever. Life is good. Enjoy it. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye bye.